Hello, it's Lee. So, as it turns out, I missed quite a bit of stuff while showing my collections. And while this is not a pickup video, it'll kind of look like one because I've kind of pieced together the miscellaneous stuff that I missed while doing my initial collection video. And I'll just kind of show you a few games from a few different systems that were lying around that I completely neglected to show. So I'm going to start off with probably the most boring of the bunch, because it's a soccer game, and soccer is not a real sport. This is an original Xbox game. It's FIFA World Cup Germany 2006. It says it's online enabled, so that's exciting. I would name you the players on the cover, but I honestly have no clue who they are because I hate soccer that much. So I'll just get rid of it now. Boom. Still can't throw it out though. Here is a Platinum Hits original Xbox Fable, The Lost Chapters. I actually played this game a little bit. Mostly I watched a friend play this game, but I did kind of pick up the controller for a few seconds, so I was kind of excited to get this. I think, I'm pretty sure my friend just gave it to me as part of a set. I mentioned him before, David. I'm pretty sure this was from him. If not, well, it might have been something I bought at a yard sale. Actually, I'm seeing a price tag here. $2 at a yard sale. Sounds about right. So we'll say I got that at a yard sale. I just gave David credit for something he did not give me. This was a little bit of a desperation thing. I went to a pawn shop. Everything was half price, but they've been cleaned out pretty well. Decided to look at systems I don't normally collect for. This is an Atari 2600 game. It's in perfect shape. It's Midnight Magic. It's a pinball game. You know, it's so hard to find Atari games that I really kind of find fun to play. I figured a pinball game has a shot at it. Again, very nice condition. Couple bucks. I don't mind taking a chance on something like that. I was planning on giving it to someone, which is why it was out of my set. They had just acquired a new Super Nintendo but had absolutely no games. I said, well, you know what, I'll give you my $1 game, because that's exactly what I paid for this. I paid 99 cents, and I basically bought it to test my system when I first got it. And then I picked up Super Adventure Island as well at the same time. I kind of made that last-second decision. And what a decision that was, because Super Adventure Island is so much more fun than this game. But this is Super Play Action Football. It's got the weird kind of isometric view. It barely worked. I had to clean it up like crazy just to get it to function. Whatever. It's a Super Nintendo game, though. So I don't know. I like the system. Here is Gun Force. And this I paid a little bit more, but still nothing crazy. Probably $10. It looks a little bit like a Contra game, but it's not nearly as good. Playing it's not a great game. I saw it on a cheap, kind of in the cheap section, and I saw this over here. I saw IREM, and when I see IREM, well, it's not like a natural reaction, but I see IREM and I think of Metal Storm, which is a great game. So I said, you know what? They've made one good game. They might have fluked into another one. I didn't know anything about this game. Not the worst thing I've ever bought, but certainly not a great game. This is a fun game here. Still haven't played it actually on my system. My Master System collection is pretty darn good, and now I'm kind of at a point where there's only 2 or 3 games I'm really targeting, and a lot of it is filler. Now, this game was not one of my original targets, but it was kind of a slow day at the store, and I should be smart enough to not buy stuff, but I just convinced myself that I need to buy something, and so I convinced myself I needed R-Type. But honestly, I wanted R-Type anyways. It was originally on my list, and I decided, well, it's on so many systems, there's so many versions, maybe I can avoid it. But I didn't pay much for it. I wanted something on a system that I like to play, and I love playing my Master System, so that's great. Now I'm going to show you the one last game here. Now, note how terrible this box looks, that big rip here and down here and all that stuff, but kind of cool box art, all things considered, especially considering it's a Master System game, which was renowned for terrible box art. The back of the cardboard is nice. This is Dragon Crystal, and if you've never played it, it's kind of a top-down. I guess it has RPG elements, and you kind of run along the side of a wall until it opens up a crack, and it's kind of a maze thing. This game's a little bit rare. Like R-Type's probably this complete probably cost me $10 to $15. Dragon Crystal tends to go for closer to 20, 25. I haven't played it yet. It doesn't look all that great, but for some reason I identified it as a game I needed to have. It's an adventure role playing in the top corner here. Can't see it all, but it said at one time it's an adventure role playing, and to me that tells me probably worth buying just in case. So that's pretty much it. So I didn't miss all that much, but it's still 7 games that I had the opportunity to show you. So thanks. I will probably not have any more state of the collection videos unless I buy new systems, but I will show you a lot of pickup videos moving forward. These are all games, but get ready to see probably some other junk too, because I don't just pick up video games. Especially when it's a slow video game day, I will buy just about anything because I don't have a conscience when it comes to shopping. I like movies, I like robots, I like other cool stuff, though I haven't found a lot of other cool stuff. And I guess I'll call it a day now. Bye.